Oh, hello, Shelby.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
I have something that I was hoping I could ask you.
Okay.
And that's, we're journeying all through time and space to discover what's happening to the human race. We don't really care what's happened in the past. Welcome to the What's Happening podcast. What's happening?
Nothing.
That broke my brain.
It's been very nice
Hey,
out
it's
lately.
been...
It's been very nice out lately.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Here's a little update
Yeah.
about our lives.
Okay.
Our futon has a pull-down cup holder.
Received a cup holder.
And it's had it for about, I'm trying to think now, about a year and a half. And we've just started using it. And we love it.
That sounds about right.
We love it. You know what? Here's the thing. We used to have to sit really close to one another.
Which I hated.
With
I'm joking.
with doing like the streams and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to work out the camera. But now we have the camera set up a little bit different. It's a little more free action moving. Other words, buzzwords that we can actually sit further apart, which is nice.
Yeah.
That we're not cramped.
Have
We have to do that
space.
for the mics as well.
We can lounge.
And we can use the cup holder now. So we've started using that, and that's been really exciting. And then, yeah, like you said, it's been really nice out. And we've gone outside, we've walked around, and, that's life.
It's been wonderful.
That's life. That's life for you. It's going outside and walking around.
And yeah.
It's been so nice. I really am looking forward to...
Summer.
Yeah. And just like, I'm looking forward to hot weather.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to going outside and like sweating.
I want to sweat everywhere.
No, you don't. You're going to cry about it. Here's another update.
Talking about nice weather, we got something people get when it's dead winter. A happy lamp. If you listen to this, we just blinded ourselves with a happy lamp.
I'm not blind. I'm happy.
Blind with happiness. But yeah, we got a happy lamp to kind of... My hope with it was to just use it occasionally in our living room, which is also where we stream, where we work, where we do basically everything, because there's no sun-facing windows in here. So
This doesn't feel like sunlight, though.
no, it really doesn't, but I think it's supposed to just like give... It's a certain type of light that's supposed to like trigger something. I don't know, but yeah.
That maybe feels a little bit better.
My hope was to just kind of occasionally liven up the room in here.
I really think
Because
we
it
should
gets
like...
really dingy.
I really think we should try and like put it up in the window.
And
That
have
way
be,
it feels like
sunlight
lights coming through the window.
But yeah, that was really all my hope was for it. Whatever. I kind of got like whatever was recommended on Amazon. It had really good reviews. This is Schlubby's reviews. Hopefully in the future I actually have like a more detailed... That's definitely not going to stand. I had a more detailed reaction to it because I've been using it for a bit. We literally just got it like the day before recording this, so I can't really give a full review yet, but let me tell you, Schlubby will be back with her thoughts and feelings and see if she's been happier. We all hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did you even see that?
I mean, I've known about them for a while, but then someone on Instagram was like, my office has no windows. Like, they're like, basically, their office is like a closet. And they were like, so I got a happy lamp because especially during the winter, I'm like miserable. And I have to sit here for many hours a day. And it was just really small and it just sits on their desk. And they were like, I don't remember. I think they said like someone had recommended it to them and they had really good reactions from it. So, yeah. Most people just said like that's all it was just like, especially if you just sit at a desk for so many hours a day. And especially with like, obviously, I don't know, this winter felt just like extra depressing with everyone being stuck inside and whatnot. A lot of people were like, it's just that little thing that like, you're like, wow, there's like light. There's just like something happy or whatever. So
I do, honestly, the 2 seconds that I had that on me.
feel happier?
Oh, the whole room just feels different.
Feels so much brighter.
You know?
Do we have a sun-facing window in here? But
No.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. So, in the past 2 weeks, we've had 2 epiphanies.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
How do you spell whoa?
Oh my god, yes, this is good. We had a bit of a
Brain-breaking moment.
it is a bit of a Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Because whether you guys know this or not, woe is spelled W-O-A-H. And Shelby wrote woe, spelled W-O-A-H, on her whiteboard. And somewhere in history, recent history too, like within, I would say, well, recent, past decade, people started spelling woe, W-H-O-A. And that's not a word. That's not how woe is spelled. And when Shelby wrote it, I decided to be funny. And
I wrote it as W-H-O-A.
No, you spelled it as W-O-A-H.
Oh.
You spelled it the right way. Oh, God.
No, wait.
No, you did. You spelled it the right way.
Okay.
And I said, that's not how you spell woe. And she went, yes, it is. And I went, no, it's not. It is. And I said, it's spelled W-H-O-A. And she said, no, it's not. We went back and forth on it because she was right the entire time. And I was like, yeah. And then I looked it up. And because she was saying what I was saying wasn't a word. And so I typed it in and I looked it up. And when I looked it up, I got very worried very fast because I went, okay, well, here's the thing, Shelby. I was trying to fuck with you. But it turns out that when I Googled it, whoa, W-H-O-A came back.
Yeah, W-H-O-A. It's defined as an exclamation.
Mm-hmm.
Used to express surprise, interest, or alarm to command attention. But it also says underneath that, exclamation W-O-A-H. I think it accepts both.
But now Google
W-H-O-A comes up.
Google W-O-A-H, and what comes up is W-H-O-A. I'm almost positive. And that literally broke us.
Yeah, W-H-O-A comes up for W-O-A-H. But they have like W-O-A-H really tiny underneath the other spelling.
So yeah, I guess you're right. They accept both. Which W-H-O-A, not how you spell well.
It does clearly seem like they're clearly trying to push on us to start spelling whoa, W-H-O-A. And let me tell you,
whoa.
It starts with this. Whoa, sky's the limit.
Let me tell you, if they're going to try and push this narrative that the H
is
before the vowels.
Bullshit. I'm calling it here, folks. I think this is all a lie. Whoa.
What?
Second epiphany. Ready? Who wrote Put Me Back Together?
Weezer.
Okay, listen. You might have known that. I didn't.
But we talked about this.
Yeah, but it greatly
So there's a song.
me.
It's like, here, it's clear that I'm not getting better. That song.
Yeah.
And you may or may not know, it's very emo-ish sounding.
Someone else definitely covered that song.
And this happened to me back in junior year of college. I heard it and I was like, wait, this is Weezer? And I was like, I feel like I know this song. But also, like, it had like a familiarity to it. Look it up if you can. Look up Put Me Back Together by Weezer. And listen to it, and you're gonna think the same thing. You're gonna be like, this sounds oddly familiar, and I can't place my finger on it. Maybe there's another song that's just almost nearly identical to it, but yeah, Weezer sings it. And when I heard it, I was like, whoa! And then I showed it to Shelby, and she clearly forgot about it because she doesn't remember any of our memories together. Just what you want in a significant other. So, I like put it on recently, and Shelby, it broke her brain because she was like, oh, I didn't know Weezer covered this. And I was like, what? And she was like, she said, did they cover this? Is this on the Teal album? And I was just like so confused as to what she was talking about. And then she was like, yeah, did Weezer cover this song? And I was like, no, this is their song.
Broke me.
But don't worry, I put her back together.
Yeah, Weezer put me back together. I swear it made me so mad because I was Googling it then for like 10 minutes. And I couldn't find a cover that I was like, yeah, that's definitely what I'm picturing.
I literally said it sounds like an All-American Rejects song.
Yeah, but like, there's definitely a cover out there that's like, I've heard a lot, and I can't think of who it is, and it hurts.
My favorite thing I'm not speaking into my mic.
You're sucking on the lid of your Dunkin' cup. You nasty.
My favorite thing was that you like Googled it
Yeah.
and you found somebody else, like some
That was
other
a
band.
different song completely.
Yeah, but you you found that band and you're like, see?
this is the other band. I told you someone else.
And I was like, but when you did that, like I had this like realization. Did you even know who they were?
No.
It was like such a like, this is
random.
where you were like, this is where I know it from.
Clearly, this is the band I grew up listening to.
And then you clicked on like the lyrics or whatever, and it was not the same at all. It was so funny.
Yeah, I was confuzzled. Please mix your coffee more aggressively. Ugh. I have a game. We're getting right into it. Oh wait, did you want to talk about your thing first? Or do you want to play a game first? Do you want to play a game?
Do you want me to finish out the first half of the podcast, or do you?
I'll finish out the first half of the podcast.
We got like 20 minutes.
I'll finish out the first half of the podcast. That way I can just sleep the second half.
Rip.
Yeah. So I don't think we've talked about it on what's happening. But we are in the very slow process of looking for a new apartment.
I just swallowed into the mic. I'm so sorry.
So disgusting.
Yep.
We're in the process of looking.
I don't know how to swallow. We've come to that realization when Ian was here.
Oh, because he called you out on your swallowing?
Yeah, I apparently gulp everything that I drink. And I don't know how to swallow normally. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna pick it up, but like in all seriousness, no matter what,
you do have a loud swallow.
I can't have it go down smooth. I don't know how to make it go down silently. I try my best.
I think
I can't. I don't know what broke me.
it sounds like someone plays like a soundbite every time you. Ow! Don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm trying to be silent. But it's also the thing where it's like when you try to be silent, you end up being louder. Mm-hmm. So hang on, maybe I just gotta go quick and fast. You can still hear it though. You can still hear it.
It's so funny because it's the exact same sound every time too. It doesn't even matter. I think it's not that bad when you're just sipping something. I think it's really comes out when you're like drinking a glass of water with like no straw.
Oh, I gulp water.
You like gulp it. Like there's no just like, oh, I'm just gonna take a sip of my water. It's like if you've picked up that cup, it's now some water empty.
Here. I'm gonna have to go pee in like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That was fairly quiet. No, it was still loud.
It was still the same sound. Yeah, that gulp. That's like an aggressive, like, I am chugging this water. Oh, it's like giving me goosebumps just listening to. But,
some good
I hate you.
I'm muted. I hope. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a gulper. What else is something like that? There's something else. There's something else that I do that I realize that people... I'm tall. There's something else I realize I do that like people don't do.
Something else you do that
I think it might be... Maybe it's like blowing my nose.
Yeah.
I blow my nose very violently.
Yes.
And like nobody else does that.
But, well, also you blow your nose so many times a day.
There's something else I feel like that I know I personally do that like a majority of people would be like, why do you do that? Do you have anything like that?
Probably, but I don't know. I don't know about like a habit of some kind. I don't know.
My nose has also been whistling a lot lately.
Yeah.
And that's been really annoying.
Mine kind of has been too, though. A little bit. I've been like extra stuffy lately.
Yeah, I hope it's just that I've been like kind of congested and that's why it's happening. But yeah, I don't know. I have a fear that I have a deviated septum.
Why is that a fear of yours?
Because I probably would have to get surgery to get fixed. Or I'll have to have a whistle. The only thing is when I have this whistle, we'll put air quotes around it.
It's very light. It's
light
quiet.
And also if I blow my nose, typically it goes away.
Which would make me think it's not a deviated septum.
Right. Yeah. But yeah. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe I had a whistle because of my long nose hairs.
Oh, maybe. No, I still hear it.
I think I'm just a loud breather too.
I mean, yeah. I think we all
Take a
can
deep
be.
breath.
I mean, what do you
Why'd
want?
you
Like,
breathe through your mouth,
I
you
don't know.
weirdo?
I literally no. You want to know what went into my head was when the doctor goes breathe in, like puts the thingy.
Oh,
That's
because you're supposed to do
immediately.
it through your mouth.
Yeah, that's immediately
Okay.
what went
Do a deep breath through your nose.
Just like
I mean, I can hear that.
I was like, everyone like if
Yeah.
you're deep breathing, you can hear it. It depends what you're doing. I also think like sometimes we kind of go into a very like zombie-esque state and you don't realize how heavy you're breathing. Like literally a few days ago, I was just sitting here and you literally like stopped what you were doing and you were like, "Are you breathing heavy?"
Well, because you were doing what you do when you sleep. You were
I was
going
heaving. Like I think sometimes we just go into such a focused state that we like don't realize
yeah.
how heavy we might be breathing.
Yeah, I think about that all the time because it's like the involuntary things. And I get so short of breath when I think about my breathing. Like right now, I'm thinking about my breathing and I like very quickly I am going to feel like I'm about to pass out.
Just breathe.
No, I know, but it's just like like all of a sudden like you ever think about like blinking and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're like, oh, fuck, how do I get it back to, I need to do something so that way I stop thinking about the fact that I'm breathing, the fact that I'm blinking, the fact that I'm swallowing, the fact that I'm doing all these normal things that you do, you know, damn near every second. And
yeah, every time I think about poop, it just
every time you think about poop, you get backed up for weeks because it no longer becomes a natural thing.
yeah. And those things don't really bother me anymore. I feel like they like broke my brain in like middle school, high school, but I feel like you are always like, you know, as soon as you think about breathing, you're gonna struggle breathing.
Or if you think about how your tongue is too big for your mouth, that's my favorite
I
one.
don't really like get those feelings.
But have you ever
anymore.
thought about it?
Yeah.
And then,
you start,
and then you're like,
or I like feel like my mouth gets extra saliva-y because I'm like, what's going on in here?
I always love to say those things to people to try and break them.
Yeah.
Because I think
think
I
you
mean, I
say
know
them
it's,
too
I
much
know
that
it's
don't
already,
break
yeah,
anymore.
I know it's already going to break me. So I just want to try and have somebody else live in this hell that I'm in.
I think you need to start bringing it up, and especially if you've already done it to someone, you have to just start like sitting there and like let your tongue kind of hang out of your mouth and like have a very confused look on your face. And when someone asks you if you're okay, you go, "Have you ever thought about how big your tongue is in your?" Like you have to like really frame it, and then if they see your confusion, they'll be confused.
Have you ever had the thing where like you wake up and your tongue was clearly sitting in your mouth weird? And so like if you like stick your tongue out when you first wake up, it has like the teeth marks all around
No,
the side of it.
I've had it like dried to a part of my mouth that I had to like peel it off. That's because I'm a mouth breather.
Hang on now.
Like it
Say that
dries
again?
out. It dries out so that like sometimes I like lift it and it literally feels like it's peeling off a part of my mouth.
I think-
Really? That made you sneeze? You're so disgusted with my tongue. You sneezed?
Does anybody else sneeze 14 times in a row?
No, that's just you.
Are you going to bless me or?
No.
Okay, well, I'll thank the listener who blessed me. Thank you. I've never had what you're talking about, but I have woken up and because my mouth was dry, I'm assuming, and my tongue was like stuck to my teeth. It has teeth marks in it. Like it literally looks like I was like it literally looks like it like positioned in between and then I like clamped down on it and just held
Weird.
it. It's such a weird look.
I get like,
But it's very in.
oh, so in. I have a gap between my front teeth, and sometimes.
Can I shop there?
Sometimes depending on how I'm sleeping, when I'm breathing in, my lip gets like pulled in between it.
Ew.
And then my lip
You're
hurts the next
disgusting.
day. Because it hurts because I was like pulling skin in between my teeth while I was sleeping. Creates such a suction.
I was biting my lip
Ew.
recently.
Why so nasty?
I was trying to, I was like, hey girl.
Like, oh.
No, I don't know why. I was like, one of those things that it was just all of a sudden I like formed a habit where I was like, I like bit off the skin.
Mm.
Do you know your lips and your nipples are the same skin?
Sounds about right.
Or they're the same color?
Two very different things.
Hmm.
What could it be? Let me just feel both. I
forget
feel
which
like
it
they're
is.
similar skin. They're both sensitive, soft, supple, if you will.
Supple.
You know what's really weird? Why do our noses jut out so much? When you look at a skull, it's like a
Caved in.
cave in. Yeah.
Well, it's cartilage.
But why?
Okay.
Why don't we just have
But
two
same with your
gaping
ears.
holes in
Same
the
with your
front?
ears.
That's true, I guess.
Because like your skull doesn't have ears on it. Could you
What?
imagine?
If your skull had bones,
It's just like...
we would all look like
And then you could tell. You could be like, well, this person clearly died at this age. Because they'd be hanging a little lower. It'd be like the rings on a tree. Is that funny to you?
hanging a little lower because people pull on people's ears on birthdays.
Grow up. Grow up, Shelby.
But really, why is there?
Why do people do that?
I don't know. I don't like it. It makes me really uncomfortable.
It's so stupid.
People go, okay.
How old are you?
What? You? I'm like, stop touching my nasty ear. Is that fun for you? Are you having fun right now, pulling on my ear?
No, maybe. Did you? Did you hate it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Do
I
people
also
maybe
hate
get
it.
joy out of it?
I don't know, but I also
Joy out
hate
of the
it.
other person hating it?
I'm shocked in that moment that your hands weren't more cold, but every time someone does it, I feel like their hands are cold, and then I want to die. No, it's fine. Check your phone. Were you not listening to me?
No, I was. You
What
said
did I say?
you said that
Huh?
Aaron Gordon requested a trade. Wait. No, sorry. You said that that you expected my hands to be colder, which thank you for the compliment, and that you
I
feel
feel like
that
normally
every
people's
time.
are.
Okay, hang on.
We do
Let me
that.
finish so that way I can prove that I was listening. And then you said that Gorgon the Destroyer came through the door, and no. But anyway. Yeah, never enjoyed that.
I mean, I can tell last time someone did it to me, but still hate
Just
it.
now, literally seconds ago.
What? What the fuck?
I told you, Shelby doesn't remember any of our shared experiences.
You want to play a game?
Yep, sorry.
So we're slowly looking for an apartment. It's not super serious yet, but I'm on Zillow daily.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm really big on there. People like me and they're like, whoa, she's so big on Zillow. She's like a whole house. So
She built like a brick house.
So I have 3. We're just gonna okay, let's talk about viewing apartments. And I know I view more apartments online than you do, but we're gonna talk a little bit about what's our criteria for
Okay.
like when we look at an apartment.
Okay.
Like what scares us away? What are we okay with? Do we prefer a quality of photos, or am I just a picky bitch? I don't know.
I think quality of photo does matter. I don't know. There's not really too much that would scare me away. Like, I mean, like the picture would have to literally show like a cockroach nest for me to be like, no, I'm
They
good.
zoom in. I'm
Yeah.
like,
There are sometimes people are really bad at like taking pictures where like
of an open room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or where they don't straighten up a room and
At
they take
all.
and they take a picture of it and there's just shit everywhere and you're like, what is this trying to show me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can straighten out my shit wherever I want.
Oh, my shit should also just lay everywhere, but it looks great. I should fit in perfectly. Yeah, or maybe they're trying to show you how much can fit in a room.
True.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff like that, tidiness and stuff. Whenever a photo, and I don't know if it's just, no, I think I had this feeling even before living in this apartment. When a photo just light-wise looks very dingy, do you, one, just go, well, maybe it's a bad photo. Should people who take photos like that edit them so they don't look so depressing? Or would that be like a lie?
That'd be like a lie.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
like
I think
that.
so.
Don't tamper with it. Don't tamper with the evidence.
But
Don't burn the evidence.
I would say
Don't bury the evidence.
I would say immediately, like that's probably my first like turn off to a place is if just even lighting wise, the photos are just like pure yellow because there's no light except some old nasty light bulb that like has been there for 100 years or something. They have the nipple light up in the ceiling.
Oh.
Yeah. I
But
feel like that's probably like my biggest gripe when it comes to.
the only thing I will say to that though is, I mean, look at the stars. Look how they shined for you. It was all yellow. All right, stop looking at me.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
That's Fix You. That's not Yellow. Now sing The Scientist.
Yellow, yellow.
Never
paradise.
enough. Oh yeah, Paradise. That's a good song.
But yeah, I would say I think that's my least favorite thing. And then also, wow, I get real agitated when someone uploads such a small file size that even the computer itself cannot stretch the photo. So then you're looking at a photo that is literally like a thumbnail.
My biggest turnoff when it comes to looking at these places is when they say something's 2 bedrooms, and what they mean by that is that it has a living room and a bedroom, and they consider the living room a bedroom. What we are in right now is technically our 2nd bedroom, and that pisses me off to no end. Can you
actually picture sharing this with another person that you needed to split rooms with? How? You'd walk through their bedroom every day to go to the kitchen.
Just to get to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, so inappropriate.
How would you... I could be changing, and you're like,
I'm
here for my omelet, and I'm like, whoa.
Didn't order a side of tits with my omelet.
Yeah, I don't get it. Also, I was supposed to finish the second half, and we're already...
Your first half. You're finishing the first half.
So I have a game. 3...
Wait, we haven't even started yet?
No, because we're just talking about apartments. 3 places.
The worst is when it's a closet and they're like, that's your bedroom.
Yes.
And you literally cram a bed in there.
Yes.
It's like, just call it a studio.
And they couldn't even
just
put a door on it. They put a curtain over
This is a 1 bedroom. It's a studio, you cuck. I said it.
I'm going to guess very few places do this except like Boston, New York, and like LA. I'm going to guess it's a very small issue.
I think that's a city thing.
But I don't even think it's an every city thing.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah, I think it's a city thing.
I think, yeah, I don't think you'd find this in like middle of nowhere, like Indiana, but...
I said it's a city thing, Charlie.
I don't think it's every city. I think it's even select cities within cities.
Oh, I think Indianapolis absolutely does this. All right,
let's play a game. All right, moving on. Next topic. If you saw a photo of a place that had, and I'm just going to use you to remember what this looked like because I couldn't find the link, tiled carpet. View it. Don't trust the photos, or like immediately pass, basically.
Yeah, what was up with that? Like when it was tiled carpet, was it? I honestly didn't know what I was looking at.
It was really complicated. To the best of my ability to describe the
photo,
was
tiled that they put carpet over?
It looked like it, just because like clearly the carpet didn't look cut into a bunch of squares. It looked like there had previously been tile on the floor and they just pressed carpet onto it, and whether it was that would just happen over time, whether the carpet was thin and cheap, who knows. You could see every outline of the tile underneath it. It looked very odd. It was very strange.
So, I mean,
I would immediately be ripping out that carpet and be like, what the fuck is underneath this? It looked so weird.
I would
would you at least, that was technically a property to own. That wasn't to rent. So like that would be like on you to be like, do I want to deal with this or not? That's a slightly different task than just like, would I be okay with renting here? I would
probably be okay with renting it because, like I said,
like who really cares in the end?
Life's a scam, so I don't even care anymore.
I mean, yeah, that's the one thing about like renting is like either you have the viewpoint of like, well, I don't care because it's not my property, or the viewpoint of people who are like, I'm renting, so I want like the best of the best. Like I think some people have that viewpoint. By some people, not us, but.
Yeah, honestly, we pretty much roll with whatever punch we take or we're given.
If we didn't, we wouldn't be in this.
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't, we wouldn't. We'd be poor.
Oh yeah. All right, and now I have 2 new photos to show you.
Oh.
So I thought that would be fun. A fun warm up, and then we're going to. So I'm just gonna show you one thing in this apartment, and you tell me how this makes you feel.
Okay, what I'm looking at here is aluminum foil behind an oven,
like taped to a wall,
and then on top of what's that called?
I don't know. It's like the overhead. It's like a vent.
Yeah,
that sits on top of an oven,
and it's all wrapped in aluminum foil as well.
They aluminum foiled the wall behind the oven and the vent above the oven. It is all aluminum foiled and taped down.
I'm gonna say pass. That's a pass.
Yeah. I'm like, what happened previously that makes you feel the need to aluminum foil everything?
Now, what I will say is, if
even the top of the oven's
yeah,
taped. Oh my god,
if
it looks ridiculous.
this were when we were trying to move up here, would have rolled with the punch.
Yeah, same.
I would have
I
said
agree.
if we have to.
Yeah,
But at this point in our lives, we deserve to treat ourselves a little bit.
just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right, what's the next one?
Yeah, that one was strange. And then last one, like I said, this is real short.
Oh, okay.
This looks to be in a building or a house that has kind of one of those like pillars on the side. So whether it has a spiral staircase and then a top room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess and hope this is the top of that pillar. This room looks like someone would have died in there.
It's a blue dome.
But like the
Is
walls.
there duct tape?
Yeah, it looks like the walls
Is
are
it
taped.
I wonder if it's some sort of foam. Oh, is it insulation?
I don't know. Doesn't it look creepy though?
Yeah, I don't love it. Is there also, do they have a microwave? They do. It's a toaster oven or a microwave on the one dresser.
They're actually selling that as a studio apartment. No, I'm joking. It's literally.
Oh, no, hang on a second.
Yeah, feel free to scroll. That's the only room that looked weird. But it looks like it would be the top of a pillar in a house, like an older one. And it looks like someone duct taped like foam insulation or something to every part of it. Like everything. Like it's on the slanted ceilings, it's on like the wall that like it would be like touching the ground. It's on everything and it looks creepy. That room has to get so dark. So dark. I hope it's warm, but it has to get so dark.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks, and it's such a weird blue. Like it just looks very off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like someone's like mattresses in there. Like someone used to sleep in that room. It looks creepy.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was like storage almost.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks so weird. But I'm like, how do you post something like that online and go, yeah, someone will like this? That would scare me.
I don't know.
Even seeing that in person, I'd be like, what is going on? Because the rest of the apartment looks nice.
It does look very nice.
So I'm just like, something went down.
When do we want to view it?
I don't know. I booked an appointment for tomorrow.
Okay, well, I work, but okay.
Oh, well, that's... I guess you get the creepy blue bedroom.
God.
But yeah, so that's...
Is it connected to the kitchen, or are you going to see my tits going to get your omelet?
No, you get the microwave oven that sits in your bedroom.
Oh.
I'm renting out a studio apartment for you in the whole apartment.
Mm.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Occasionally you get to see the light of day when a little blue insulation peels off the wall.
God.
That's this week's rendition of Weird Shit on Zillow.
Would you rent? Would you not?
Yeah.
Okay. That was fun.
All right, what's your game?
Oh, cool. I have
game.
the top 5 videos on porn. No. I found this article today. So I don't know if we talked about it when this first happened, but scientists were able to capture the first picture of a black hole. And
Wasn't that a while ago?
yeah, and now a new image shows the supermassive black hole in the M87 galaxy, which is, hang on, 55 million light years away from Earth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that we can see something from that far away.
Can I ask a stupid question?
And there's a picture of the black hole, and you can see it swirling a magnetic field.
Wait, that's such a cool picture.
Yeah. So when Muse made their album Supermassive Black Hole, they were ahead of the game.
They knew it. They took that photo. But they took it like years ago.
That's literally what the album art looks like.
Yeah.
They knew.
Yeah, because they took the photo.
I'm kidding. Let
They
me find
took the photo.
Let me find what it looks like. But go ahead. Stupid question.
So black hole, I'm going to assume, because life is in 3D, that like you can't. That's just like a different angle of the black hole. It's not like you can confidently be like, that's the other side, you know? Because it wouldn't be. You could say like on a 2D plane, you're on one side or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But on a 3D plane, it would be like multiple angles. So is that all that is? We just found another way to look at it.
I mean, how do you take a picture of a hole?
I don't know. So I'm saying, like, what really? Is it a hole or is it a mass?
That's well,
like,
yeah. I guess that's the hole.
One and out the other.
I mean, I think if you go into that, you're gone.
Well, sign me up, baby. But no, but you know what I mean. Like, if it's, are we calling it a hole because it's just a black
Supermassive
nothing?
Black Hole is a song. It's not even an album.
Shut the fuck. Are we calling it a black hole just as because it's a mass, or like my stupid brain is picturing hole like there's an entrance and an exit, or vice versa.
Yeah, you come out on the other side of death. Mm-hmm. All right, a black hole.
But you can't tell me like they actually got to like the other side. I'm assuming it's just a different angle.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
A black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, no particles or even electromagnetic radiation such as light, can escape from it.
That's terrifying.
The theory of general relativity predicts that a sufficiently compact mass can deform space-time to form a black hole. And I believe it was the theory of relativity that was actually... there was an Einstein thing that was just put into law.
Yeah, because of that.
Because of black holes. Because
forget.
it was like if two black holes
Meet.
were to come together, they would maybe that was to make a supermassive. I don't know. But anyway. But man, like it's just so crazy. Like I said, it's 55 million light years away. So how is that put into you traveling the speed of light? Mm-hmm. It would take you 55 million years to get to it, right? Is that how it works?
I don't know. I don't even want to attempt to like agree or disagree because I literally have no idea.
I think that's how it works. I think traveling the speed of light, that's how many years it would take. That's how many years away it is from you. Traveling the speed of light, which the speed of light is very fast.
It's like, when you hop in your car and just...
So... Oh, that's just crazy.
It's so far away. And the fact that
it's the distance from us to there that light would take to travel 55.
Yeah, and we got a piece of technology there to snap a photo that doesn't look like absolute shit.
I have no idea how they did it.
I don't either.
I don't know if...
I think it's just a really long GoPro tripod. Yeah, they just kept extending. There's someone been standing on Earth, and they switch places every 8-hour shifts. And yeah, their arms are ripped.
Yeah. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to me that...
GoPro's next campaign is, we shot the black hole.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
And that's why we need gun control. I think space, like I'm somebody who I don't know if I have like an actual fear of like open water, but like, mm-hmm. I'll say I have a fear of water from the sense of like there's just so much and it's just so unknown and I hate that. Mm-hmm. But on the flip side, I'm so fascinated by space. Space doesn't freak me out.
Really?
Water does.
That's so funny.
Something that makes up a majority of my body.
It freaks you out more than space.
I mean, well, coffee makes up, but that's dirty water. So, but yeah, that freaks me out more than space does.
That's actually weird.
Yeah.
Well, no, maybe not, because space, you can kind of detach yourself from it because it truly does feel like out of reach. Whereas water, you can interact, you can drive to it and be there. Like, fuck, that's scary. Mm-hmm. Like that's...
yeah, I guess it's the fact that like the unknown is like...
That can either terrify you that it is unknown, or you can just be like, it doesn't affect me because I don't know about it. You can have that kind of mindset to it.
It's unknown because truly it could just be nothingness.
Yeah.
Whereas with water, it's unknown, but I know there's stuff there.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it is.
And you're not always considered safe in that scenario.
It's just weird. I don't know how to really like explain it, but space absolutely fascinates me. I don't know if like I'm a person who's like, I want to go to space, but I do just really just want to know more about it. Like,
we're working on building a space hotel. Anytime
people can like give like they find out new information and stuff like that.
I think it's really
my
cool.
favorite thing is yeah.
That's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing is space.
Yeah.
No, my favorite thing is just like coming up with like different like theories and like what ifs when it comes to space. And so my favorite one for me is the spoon that was found on Mars.
Yeah.
And
mm-hmm.
whether or not it was a spoon or not. But I like thought about it and I was like, well, no, hang on a second. If they're aliens, either you could think of it as they came to Earth and then they saw spoons and stuff like that and they were like, that's pretty smart.
Of everything here,
we're going to use that. They went back up and they made their own spoon.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it as, Well, now, if a random thing, and obviously we don't know like population size, but if a random thing came to Earth, a lot of people would go into hiding. So how do we know that these aliens, when a rover landed on the planet, weren't like, we gotta go, went into hiding? Stupid fucking Jimbo.
Oh, not Jimbo.
Forgot his goddamn spoon, and now we know that they're there. I don't want to get
all mad at Jimbo.
I don't want to get too conspiracy theorist, but aliens definitely exist. Blink-182 wrote a song about it.
Oh, big in the... Are you telling me musicians know what's going on before scientists? Damn. I think I always take the mindset of it towards, I'd say most things, is I think we'd be incredibly ignorant to say we're the only things that, like, we're the only, whatever, intelligent life forms that exist. I think that is the dumbest mindset you can have, because how on earth can you confidently say that?
On Earth?
Like, just, it's so, you're shutting yourself off to the possibility of learning new things by being like, that's it. There's nothing else. That's it. Like, and you're just like, you're not paying attention then. You've just like closed your mind off to like the
Listen, I'm hopeful, if anything.
That we are not the only thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hopefully. But
please.
I think that's just like my mindset towards it. So like at this point, I think it's stupid to assume there's nothing out there. But also it's like, I don't know, like our understanding of what is life and what is like different forms of life is so weird, especially like on a not scientific level. Just the average person, we say like life form, and like obviously the average person's like, whoa, there's like some body like form out there, but like that could
humanoid.
Yeah, humanoid, but that could mean so many different things. Like,
yeah, there
can be life without it looking like you,
right?
So
yeah, it's crazy to think about. I
want to go to space.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to go to space or not, but like I do just want to, like, I'm always fascinated when they find like these different things. They found like an identical Earth not too long ago, like something that's very similar, except what was weird about it, something about like the air. Everything about it was like almost like an identical Earth, but something with the air was like fucky. I don't remember. There was like one little thing that was off. That was like, but we wouldn't really be able to live there, like without like serious work. And it's just like, I don't understand why we're like, I just love that the human condition has, how long have humans been on Earth? And we've just gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, but the Earth is the Earth.
Yeah.
Like, because people are like wising up and going, we're killing this planet that we're on. And people are like, yeah.
We should start looking
So anyway, let's go somewhere else where we can ruin that planet.
The real estate's prime over in Mars. Yeah.
And just the way that we our population has just like exponentially grown.
Yeah.
It's like we would just start tearing through planet after planet. It's just absolutely insane.
It's more our habits than anything, and our like just messed up systems that we've put in place over the years, and now it's like almost impossible to step back and change them. Not impossible, but a lot of people stand in your way to do it. Yeah, it's like it's so interesting, but there also is that side of like people are talking about it more and more, like other planets, other possibilities, but like there is such like a, well, why the fuck does it feel like we've given up on this one? Like that's so stupid to just be like, there's probably better things out there. Like it's like the grass is green on the other side mentality of just like, well, we did what we did, let's find something else to fuck up. But yeah, it's like we're putting so much effort, and I like people posting about, I don't know how legitimate everything is, but like someone talking about starting a space hotel, other people talking about the one-way expedition, to Mars, I think, or whatever, like stuff like that. It's like, sure, it's cool that we're like using this technology we've created, ideas we have as a society, but it's like, why aren't we applying those to like our everyday problems, you know? Like, why is it always like I don't know if it's because it's become like the flare of like space and it gives you that like extra excitement.
The solar flare,
but it's like, why aren't we taking this like brainiac ability to like better our own systems we have currently? I don't know. Like we clearly have the technology to do so many incredible things. Why is like parts of our own country, let alone the world, in the states that it's in?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's something that I recently, somebody had like it might have been Bernie or I can't remember, but there was something along those lines where it's like Elon Musk was doing something, and the guy's crazy. He's really smart and like forward thinking about things. But I think it was Bernie was like, yeah, but like imagine if like, yeah, this is like good like to try and do, but like imagine if we focused on the things that like really need work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It feels like we're just like it feels like we're in a race that like is making us focus on all the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as it fascinates me, like it's hard to like ignore all of that. Like, what are we putting efforts to and whatnot? But
man, now my head's just like spinning because now I'm just like, what happens when we die? And like,
I'm thinking your body into space.
I'm thinking about the people who like inevitably the Earth is gonna like die, and like I'm thinking about like the people who will be here when that happens, and like what if like the Earth dies but like it doesn't, like in a sense like it dies and essentially wipes everything, and then like everything starts over anew. It's bananas to think about. The Earth's been around for so freaking long, right? Like all this crazy stuff, it blows my mind when I start to think about it. And then I'm also now getting existential dread in my heart and my chest, and I have that feeling that like I'm like not like scared of it or anything like that, but like I just hate that feeling because it's like you suddenly are just like, yeah, I really don't know. And like, I think getting very spiritual.
Oh boy, here we go.
I think that we live just like on a timeline, and that like nothing's really gonna change and all that stuff, right? But or stuff will change, because on like another timeline, I am experiencing the Earth dying.
It's very like Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline-y.
I'm also on a timeline where the Earth has never been in better shape, and different things have led to those things, and I can only live on the one that I'm currently living, and I'm the only one of all the Spencers who freaking realizes this is what's going on, because they either have a way worse or way better life. So
I think all of it just comes down to like realizing like how much control we do and don't have at the same time.
Right, but all I'm saying is like that's my belief. But man, when I start thinking about this, I'm just like, yeah, but I could also just like 80 years old in a hospital bed with pneumonia.
God.
And I just don't wake up.
Wow, so bright and cheery.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God, what did that have to do with the world?
I'm just saying that's just what I started thinking about.
Gosh, I went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, like it just one thing led to another, and now I'm thinking about the fact that my tongue is too big for my damn mouth.
Whoa.
Thank you guys for listening to what's happening this week. I hope you guys aren't having existential dread.
Well, now they are because you.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think.
Dread?
Yeah. But yeah, what is it? Life is a terminal illness that nobody's found the cure for. And maybe one day Shelby and I will find the cure for it. We ran past a guy who had the cure for cancer in a drawstring bag today, so who knows? Thank you guys for listening. Shelby.
Yes.
Do it. Wrap it up.
Well, you already said everything. You can find us on all the podcasts.
Shelby, where can they find us?
Platforms. And we upload a video of this on YouTube. If you're a visual learner here at What's Happening School of Education, feel free to reach out either on our independent socials. I'm at Shelby Lynn Lives, and Spencer is at The Basement Gamer. GAMR. Obviously, feel free to reach out to us whenever. And if you can, on iTunes, leave a review. 5-star that bad boy, and share it with a friend. That's it. Good work.
Great episode.
We've saved the world yet again.
This might be one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yep. I really enjoyed this one.
You know what my favorite part of it is? The end.